as I kept playing, I realized that, hold up, this game is actually good. Since the game is so good, I didn't think there would be that much hate. Well, this game collabed with Forsaken. And with the Forsaken community, you know what's next. I searched up the Battlebreaks collab Forsaken on the internet, and I found this link that goes to Hell on Earth, Reddit. I saw this post where this brother just yapped for like 10 minutes about freaking nothing, but I'm gonna talk about the main points. He says that collabs with Forsaken should be easy to sell. If you like the game, you can keep playing it. And it gets people to play Forsaken, which is okay, I admit it. But then he just says, it's forcing you to play a game that you don't like. If you want this game, you have to play a game that you don't. Just up, bro. If you don't like the game, no one's forcing you to play it. And 90% of people actually 100% of the people I talked to didn't like the game in the first chapter. But then after chapter 2, they started really getting into it. And 2 of my best friends are just addicted to the game now. That is how good it is. And then he starts talking about the difficulty of the game, and so on, so forth. With this comment that I found on our Discord server summarizes everything. Forsaken players when a game takes actual skill and can't spam their way through it. So clearly people did not like this collab. But there's the thing. And the whole thing where it forces you to play the game for the skin, it's like, that's how collabs work? Like, it's not forcing you to play anything though. It's like saying Call of Duty forced me to play for a camo. Like, if you want the camo, you're just gonna have to play the game, okay? You can't be complaining. Now, I kind of agree with the collab is a bit egregious, like the entire game. It's a bit wild. But the owner of Tumor is a known rage baiter. He made an entire rage bait obby called Blood Obby. Just to see people get mad. Like, that's actually some generational rage bait. If anything, the Battlebreaks did the impossible. They made Forsaken players play games that are not asymmetrical horrors. Like, the only thing that's scary in this game is like when your entire backline gets killed. Look, that's terrifying because you're just gonna lose. And that brings up the difficulty complaints. Look, I'm not saying. Hold on, I did. Okay, and now I'm gonna start talking about the difficulty complaints. Look, I'm not saying that the Battlebreaks is Elden Ring, okay? Because that game is hell. But the game is pretty hard. Like, the difficulty from stage 29 to stage 30 in any chapter is like a regular skyscraper versus the Burj Khalifa. That's the best way I can do it, especially in chapter 4. Oh my god. Then you have the call, and bro, every single one of these quote-unquote constructive criticism comments are acting like Tumor, acting like the owner of Tumor personally insulted their families. Like, and they're complaining because of a stage that takes like a couple of tries to beat, and they're getting angry because the stage is too hard, brother. The only respectable thing that I would agree with you if you say that is 3-star Caesars. I'll get onto the stars later. And meanwhile, anyone who just inspects the stage, thinks about what units they bring, actually beat the stages, because this is a strategy game. It's not a spam simulator, okay? I just started so much there. Holy. The reason I kept playing this game wasn't even for the martyr skin anymore. It's the progression. The way the game ramps up its challenges, and it gives you a break from the easiness by throwing in a challenge stage every five stages. Let's say you breeze through the first 4 stages and boom, you have a roadblock. And then once you beat that roadblock, it's easy. Then you have the boss stage. Every 10 stages, there's a boss. Every 5 stages, there's a challenge. The amount of strategy you can use with different unit combinations and the way that the bosses work, every single boss is different. All their counters are different. The only thing I can think of one counter that counters every single boss is ranged and backline buildup. But that's just regular, you know? It's the kind of game, this is actually a kind of game where like you're retrying the level not because you have to, but because you really want to beat it. And I can tell you firsthand, beating a stage that you were stuck on for like an hour has to be the craziest dopamine hit of all time. And another reason why I love this game so much is the replayability. With its base 4 chapters, there are also sub-chapters, which are like mini chapters. They're way easier and they're way smaller compared to regular chapters, but they do also offer some cool rewards. Like, the thing I can think of the top of my head is the sub-chapter Cold Chaos, where it gives you the recoil cannon if you beat it, like, completely. Now, other than that, there are also star chapters. Let's say I beat chapter 1, and then it gives me the option, hey, you can replay the stage on a harder difficulty, which is 2-star, which increases unit cost and increases enemy health and damage. And then after I beat that, it's like, hey, try stage 3. And the cool thing about beating a chapter in stage 3 is you get a little version of the boss in your inventory. So you can just use them to commit mass murder. Yeah. With all these reasons, is the Battle Bricks good? Is the Battle Bricks perfect? No, nothing is. But is it good? Actually, yeah. And if the only reason why people complain about the game's difficulty and like how the collab is poorly designed because they can't just spam their units while watching TikTok on their second monitor, that sounds like a skill issue, not a game issue. So yeah, that's why I think the Battle Bricks is good. And if you haven't played the game, try it, bro. It is one of the best things I've ever done on Roblox, other than Jailbreak, you know. Worst case, you get a pretty good martyrs and pretty good 1x skin. Best case, you'll get a new game that you can grind your heart and soul out of. And if I have a tip to get the martyr 1x skin, is don't play the game for the collab. Don't play the game for the skin. Enjoy the game, bro. Go out of your way to complete other stuff and not just stick to the main chapters. The best thing I did was complete chapter. The best thing I ever did was go out of my way to complete chapter 1 on 3-star and get Lil Doombringer because he's one of the best units in the game. And that's all I really gotta say. If you agree with me, like the video, comment any other things. Comment literally anything. I will respond to it. I don't care what it says. And yeah, please subscribe. Bye bye.